Hi guys, yay, it's been a while. Today I've been showing you how to make this. That's pilau with some mango salsa with a bit of twists. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing, liking, sharing. In here we have fun, we talk about life, and we share recipes, and we get to grow together. Welcome. So this is the simplest pilau recipe ever. I usually start by boiling my meat. Then after it's boiled up, I add some cooking oil and just kind of roast it a little bit. I find that to be quite flavorful when I finally add in the rice and all that. So this is a kind of recipe, the quickest one that you can really whip together some few things to get yourself a very nice and tasty pilau. So I roast the meat until I get that color, nice brown color. Then the next step is just heating up my oil. Then I just add enough onions. The first tip that I would give for nice pilau is make sure that you have just enough oil and lots of onions. Like now I'll be using 3 large onions. You cannot really be mean with onions on pilau and expect to have a nice one. You really have to have just enough of them. So this is how my onions look. And from here on, I'll add the meat. See, I don't want them to be dark. I just want them to be a little bit golden brown. Then some of them almost went dark. It's because I had them on high heat. But you see the brown ones, that's how you want them to be. I know there's a misconception where people say that you have to let them be dark so that your pilau can get the color and all. But that kind of tastes as if it's, what do we call it? You know, burnt out food. When you leave them for so long, they're going to taste, the pilau is going to taste as if it's burnt out. So you don't really have to leave them until they are so black in color like these ones. Like this. You want them to be like this. So the next step is adding my meat. So since I'd already browned my meat, I don't have to take so much time on that step. I've already added my minced garlic. And remember, I keep insisting that cooking is an art. I know there are those that prefer adding their garlic to the onion before putting in the meat. But I personally prefer adding it on top of the meat. That way I kind of make sure that the garlic flavor is infused in the meat completely. And also I don't get it burnt. You know, when you add it in the process where you've added the onion, then the garlic, sometimes it tends to burn. But this way, you're sure that it won't burn. Instead, it's going to infuse itself in the meat. And the overall result is having that flavorful taste on your rice. So that's about it. So put it like that. So the next step is adding in my spices. Remember I mentioned that today I'll be using mixed spices, cumin, and the pilau masala. That's all I'll be using. Because my kids will also be consuming this, so I don't want it to be so spicy. I might add also a little bit of black pepper. Black pepper is just that really magic magic spice on pilau, but I'll add just a little bit of it since even my 2-year-olds will be having this. I also kind of mentioned that I prefer the whole spices, but the title of the video is simple pilau recipe, so I had to use the powdered ones from the supermarket because I needed anyone really to be able to make this simple dish. So that's my mixed spices. This is my black pepper. And this is my cumin. Then this is my pilau masala. I'll add another lid of the masala. So this is where you get your color. You keep on stirring. That's why I prefer blending my ginger, because it gives me a little bit of a little bit of liquid, and maji kidogo, make inakuwa moist, so I get time to keep on stirring and getting the color in there. And also there is the other bit. The reason why you keep on stirring is because you don't want it to burn out. So that's about it. I love some potatoes on my pilau. Inside joke. I'm a Kikuyu, so waru na sisi tunakuanga mabeste, but it's totally optional. This is the step that I add in my potatoes. So that's it. I've added in the potatoes. Then next I'll add in my already washed rice. So this is the end result. That's my pilau. Very tasty. And I that's my son Avery. Very tasty, and I love the color. So if you like it darker than that, remember the process that we did of browning the meat with the spices together, that you kind of take longer in that process. Maybe add a little bit of water, give it time to brown more. Or alternatively, there are people who use soy sauce, but I'm okay with how mine looks. Yeah, so very simple to make. You don't have to complicate things, and you have your yummy pilau. So this is my end result. My plated pilau. We'll be having it in mango salsa. Though my mango salsa has a twist, a little bit of twist in it, because it has some bananas, added some bananas into it. Perhaps next time I'll show you how I do it, but it's so easy. It's just cutting up everything and mixing it all up. I'll share that in due time. So yay, that's it. So now you don't have any excuse as to why you're not making pilau in your house. Feel free to ask me any questions. I'm at your service anytime. Let's continue subscribing, liking, and sharing. As always, I appreciate you all. Mwah!